Hey guys, what's up? TNT Thursday doubleheader night, March the 30th. The season is winding down. We got a couple of interesting matchups tonight. We're going to break these down. It's going to be a short little video, but I think we can come up with something good tonight. Let's jump right into the action and see what we can come up with, guys. In the first game of tonight's TNT doubleheader, guys, we got the most anticipated game of the night. Milwaukee at home taking on the Celtics. The Bucks currently 2.5-point favorites. I had Milwaukee favored by 3 in this game. The Bucks first place in the Eastern Conference with a 3-game lead over the second place Celtics. This game, guys, much more important to the Celtics, I would say, because a loss in this game would pretty much wrap things up. Give first place to the Bucks with just 6 games remaining in this regular season. The Bucks are going to be playing the second night of a back-to-back. They were in Indiana yesterday, taking on the Pacers. They ended up winning that game comfortably. Giannis had a big game, triple-double, scored 38. Jrue Holiday also had a huge game, 51 points. 2 players combined for 89 points. Just a huge game for both Jrue Holiday and Giannis. Chris Middleton was held out of that game, so he would be fresh for tonight's matchup. He is expected to play tonight. The Bucks are going to be at full strength. The Celtics coming in to this matchup after suffering a huge 20-point loss to the Wizards a couple of nights ago. Very bad performance. They lost wire to wire. Looked completely out of sorts, guys. No energy in that game. Very, very disappointing show for the Celtics in that game. Boston 3 games behind the Bucks. Must win if they want to stay in contention for the top spot in the East. Even though, guys, got to admit, with just 6 games left in the regular season, chances are slim to none that they catch the Bucks. This could be a possible preview of this year's Eastern Conference Finals, though, as these two teams are definitely the most talented of all the teams in the Eastern Conference, even though a case could be made for the Sixers and the Cavs. But I think these two teams will be at the end in the Eastern Conference Finals when things are all said and done. This game, guys, I have been talking about this matchup for a couple days now. Did make a little bit of a scenario of what I would think would be leading up to this ball game. And so far, everything has been playing out according to plan. After the Celtics' big 20-point loss to Washington, I did expect Milwaukee to go in Indiana and get a big win. And in this game, guys, I was expecting a short line for the Bucks, and this is exactly what we got. And in my plan, I was leaning on taking the Celtics, and this is exactly what I'm going to be doing tonight. My pick is Boston and the plus 2.5 in this game. I got to admit, though, I am a little nervous. I did do the rounds a little bit on the internet. I do see a lot of people on the Celtics here. It is making me a little nervous, and I will probably be taking a half-size bet on this, probably just more so to have action on the game while I'm watching it. But definitely my lean on this game is with Boston and the plus 2.5. And in the second game of the night, we got the New Orleans Pelicans going into the Mile High City to take on the Nuggets. The Nuggets are currently 6-point favorites in this ballgame. I had Denver favored by 7. Denver, guys, first place in the West, 3.5 game lead over Memphis. After Memphis's loss yesterday to the Clippers, the lead has gotten to a more comfortable 3.5 games. With just 6-7 games left in the regular season, looks like things are wrapped up for the Nuggets and the top spot. The Pelicans, a different story for them. They are still involved in the race for a play-in position. They are 38-38. Have been playing very well as of late, even though in their last ball game they did lose to the Golden State Warriors after giving up a big double-digit lead in that game. Golden State made a huge run at the end and took out the Pelicans in that game. A bad scheduling spot for the Pelicans in that game. They were the third game in 4 nights against the Warriors. They did get a day's rest before coming into tonight's matchup. They definitely need this ball game. What's interesting here, guys, is on the injury report, I see that Jokic is listed as questionable for this tonight's ball game. And guys, I would not be surprised if last minute Coach Michael Malone held out some other players as well. This looks like the Nuggets are preparing for this final 10 days or so of the regular season to rest up their players and get them prepared for the playoffs. I'm going to be jumping on this line right now. New Orleans with the plus 6 is my pick in this ball game. I'm also going to be putting some on the money line. The odds are pretty good at the moment. I do expect the Pelicans to come in with a full head of steam in this game and possibly win this game outright. New Orleans definitely the motivation in this game to win. I do expect the Nuggets to possibly come in here a little relaxed with that big 3.5 game lead they have over the Grizzlies. And I'm going to be going with New Orleans in this ball game with the +5.5, +6. I will also be taking the money line in this ball game. And this is what I got for you guys tonight on this NBA TNT doubleheader night. A couple of very interesting matchups. I got to admit it though, guys, the best bet, my best bet of the night is on the Pelicans with the +6 and the money line. I do expect the Pelicans to go into Denver and put in a very, very good performance. The Celtics-Milwaukee game, I got to admit, most likely I will be watching it for entertainment purposes. I do still like the Celtics with the +2.5, but out of the two matchups, I think most of my emphasis will be put on the Pelicans to do well in Denver. And with that being said, guys, good luck on whatever you decide to bet. Enjoy these games. They should be very entertaining. And tomorrow, more games on the schedule, lots more opportunities. See you guys in the next video. Good luck.